from Dane in the first 2 times through the order as opposed to the third?
It was fine. I mean, honestly, just a couple pitches in that 6th inning made some mistakes, but Verdugo's ball. But before that, Martinez hit that ball pretty hard to left. Bogart's, jam shot in his baseball, but just he looked good up to that point. Pitch count was low. He looked good. Everything looked sharp. Just it's baseball. He just made a mistake and they made him pay for it.
Offensively, what are you seeing in the approach? It's been, the runs have been hard to come by.
Yeah.
What have you been seeing individually from your guys?
A lot of just misses today. We actually hit some balls hard that we were unlucky. Solak hit the ball hard twice, got out. Hit a few other balls, over 100, just missed them. Some lineouts, but the fly balls and the just misses, or we're barreling some balls up. We're just not. Pivetta he's got a good fastball. I know it doesn't show up on the radar. Got his 98 like some of the other guys, but his 92 feels like 95 and it plays up. So he's done that his whole career. Like he gets a lot of fly balls, just miss balls. That's what he does. And he was good at nicking the top of the zone with that curveball all day. So he kept us a little bit off balance with that. But tip my cap to him. That's how he pitches. And we weren't able to kind of like lower our sights a little bit to get some of those to be line drives.
What differences are you seeing in Cole Calhoun this past week than earlier in the season?
I've seen him make some adjustments. I have. I think it was just a matter of time. He's a good fastball hitter. He's a good hitter. He's kind of like a lot of the guys today. Was just missing a lot of balls. It's nice to see him have some results. I know that means a lot to him. It's been killing him that he had. He's felt really good for the last week or two. Had some unlucky run there for about a week where I felt like he hit everything over 100 but got out every time. So now that hits are starting to fall, we need that right now. We need him to be productive for us.
Dane's pitch count was pretty low. Did you consider keeping him out there for that last out in the 5th or 6th, whichever one that was?
I think at that point it was just more to get him out of there. I let him stay in there to Cordero, to try to get through the inning. And at that point, he'd given up another hit. I didn't want to, keep him out there. We had obviously Brett, who's been really good at coming in and kind of, stopping the bleeding at times. But I was debating whether to go to Brett for Cordero, obviously with the left on left, but wanted to kind of get Dane through that inning. But once he gave up the hit there, I didn't want to keep him out there anymore.
Not the first time there's been a game where you guys have struggled to score runs, but I think this is the first time we've heard you say there were a lot of near misses, or we just almost got it. Is that frustrating because it's just one other way to not score runs, or does that seem encouraging to you because it feels like you're getting closer?
Yeah, it's encouraging. I think that's the bottom line. I think we went up there with the plan to hit the fastball today. And, there was some good swings in this, and like I said, he's got a unique fastball. That's kind of the way the game is nowadays. You see guys that throw 100 and get hit, and guys that throw 92 and they don't. So for that as a guy, you have to think above the baseball. And we talked about it, and guys took good swings off it. They barreled it. I got a lot of circles on my card of hard hit balls. They just went too high. But it is encouraging. I think we actually accomplished the game plan. We just, like I said, didn't lower our sights enough to find line drives.
Okay, thanks.